Hi guys. I just have I will be planting more marigold seeds from my garden. So quick. Like, okay. I got some recyclable cups here. Mhm. Here. I have so many marigold seeds from my garden that I harvested. So I plant some more marigolds this time. Yeah. Yeah, so this summer, I have not buy any marigold seedlings because I have so many seeds from my garden. So I just use them and it's just like recycle them. So I have also a lot of zinnias seedlings that I also grown from my own garden. So what I do is like when I know my zinnias are almost done, I save the seeds for the next planting. So all of my vegetables and my flowers in my garden are all like from my own garden. So these are the marigold seeds that I saved from last harvest. So as you can see, I have so many. So this is a mixture of everything, like different kinds of marigolds. So I'm not quite sure what will be the color. So let's see. So look at this, guys. So what I do is I plant one or two seedlings. Yeah, or maybe three. Also on that one. Just plant it like 1/4 deep. So I just plant at least two or three so that if one will not survive, there is another two. So anyway, because I have work tonight, so yeah. Hello everyone. You know, s- see? Yeah. These are French marigolds, by the way, guys. So I will update you later with the result of this. So normally, if I see a seedling like around 5 to 6 inches, I transplant them. See the advantage of growing your own garden. You're able to save money because you have your own seedlings to plant, seeds to plant. And the this I don't throw them away, I recycle them. Like all my plastic cups, I don't throw them, I recycle them for my seedling planters. So anyway, so I think this will be like over 1,000 seedlings if I will plant them all. Maybe I just need to plant like 50. Oops, sorry. Gotta take. Yeah, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I don't have a lot of subscriber yet, but I appreciate if you guys subscribes. Okay. So sometimes I told my coworkers at work, "Hey guys, if you have a lot of plastic cups, don't throw them away. Give it to me because I'm using them for my garden." And sometimes like they will hand me their cups, their recyclable cups like this, and they will give it to me, and then I'll take them to home. And then later on they will ask me, uh uh can I get a seedlings of a marigolds? Why not? You share to me and I'll share back. I guess that's the essence of life. It's like a give and take relationship thing. So wherever you go, it's like a give and take relationship. Something that, you know, you cannot escape. Because if you just take and take, your relationship to anybody won't last. Either it is your family, your friends, your coworkers. So life is very, what we do in life, it teaches us a valuable lesson that we must learn, we must apply, or see. So that's 3 seeds, 2 to 3 seeds. I hope everyone are okay, and whatever part of country you are right now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. When I was in the Philippines, I never have this kind of opportunity, like having my own garden and to grow this kind of flowers. I don't know back then. I don't if if marigold exists in Philippines, but probably now. So how many do you think I'm gonna plant? If you're gonna buy this, if you're gonna buy this marigold in the store, there's like at least $2. It depends with the how big it is. So growing my own marigolds is good. If you guys follow, subscribe on my page, mostly my page like about gardening. Mm. And like I said, I try to garden when I'm off work. So when I'm not live or not gardening, I'm working. So just I have different kinds of vegetables in my garden. I have more vegetables than flowers. I thought like this year I will plant more vegetables than flowers in my garden. Yeah, right there. And if I have too much, my plan is I will be sharing this with my neighbors. Like I say, example, I will set up a table outside my house, and I will just like, okay, free marigolds. So you don't need to buy, save the money, save my neighbors money. Why not? You know, I have so many, so that's what I learned from where I grow up, my in Philippines. My parents used to tell us, when you have so much, don't forget to share, you know. What but sometimes it become like a habit for us that even if we don't have much, we still give, right? You know. If that makes you happy, do it. And you know what is great about my gardening is when I go to work, I'm I am showing to my patients my vegetables that I harvested, and it made him happy, you know. Yeah, and then yeah, it makes them happy. when I show them my vegetables, my harvest, and I will talk to them like I will engage to them like what are their favorite vegetables, and then I'll show my patient like, okay, I have it in my garden, so it made them happy. So, but I don't tell them at first that I have a garden. So, my patients are more mainly like majority of my patients at work are like 50 years old and above. So, you know, when they are recovering for, surgery or something like that, they're in pain and they're it's different when they're not home. So I will ask them, okay, especially the seniors, they will tell, well, do you have a favorite vegetables? And then if they'll tell me, oh yeah, I love tomatoes, and then oh, guess what? I have tomatoes in my garden. Would you like to see it? So it brightens their day, and then instead of dealing with pain and stuff like that, their attention get divert to my garden's pictures, and they would say, how did you grow a garden, have and the same time having a full-time job? Hi, Garden Points, how are you? And mostly was, how did you do it, how do you do it, or something like that. What else, what are the other vegetables that you are planting in your garden? Can you show me? So if they will ask me that they want to see more of my garden, so that's the time that I show them again some other of my vegetables. So it's kind of like therapeutic for my patients, showing them that, you know, showing them my vegetables, and then they say, "Do you have a farm? Why you?" I said, "No, I don't have a farm. I live in a city, so my garden is just like I live in a city. It's kind of like urban gardening." But I told them, I transition my backyard garden to my uh vegetable garden. And they will say, "Wow, you're lucky," or like that. You're lucky that your husband allowed you to completely change your backyard garden to a vegetable garden. And I said, "Yeah, how are you, gardening points? Good morning. What time is it there?" Excuse me. Hi guys, please don't forget to subscribe in my channel if you can. Yeah, so again, that makes them happy. So no, that's why I like to take videos and pictures of my garden, so I know uh I can show it to my uh patients so that it helps them. And then they will tell me, "Oh, I have a garden too." You know what is that's the amazing thing that you can hear when my patient would tell me like, "I have a garden too, I will show you." So they will show me their pictures of their vegetables, and so in that aspect you can help someone, why diverting their attention to something they can relate. Yep. So, and mostly of my patients are like, sad or in pain. So they will be, I'm in pain, which is, But the I love sharing it to them, because not only I'm proud of my garden, but of course you share to them y- your little knowledge, because they will ask you. They would ask me like, how do you plant this? How do you plant that? And I told them I'm not an expert gardener, but I can share you. So I will give them insight, and then they will joke with me. If we get discharged here, and if we get better, I'm gonna come to your house and harvest all your vegetables. That's all. They were just messing. Anyway, so just giving you guys a short live because tomorrow night, I have work. So I'm busy bee. You know, I'm busy, and I'm also a mother. So no rest for me. Of course, there's rest at the right time. I rest. But gardening is my really like uh my way of relaxing my mind, not thinking too much. Working at night shift is like really tiring because you got your lack of sleep or something like that. So the time right now here in California is 11:25. Yeah, Californian times 11:25 right now. Here from, I don't know, Philippines, I guess it's like 2 o'clock in the morning now. I don't know about other parts of the world. All right, guys. I won't last a while for my live. I just live for a little bit and update you guys what I am up to. And thank you for all your support in tuning in. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. And you guys take care. Okay, I'm like done. So thank you, thank you. Thank you, gardening points. I hope you are doing well. I'll see you guys later.